Hello, welcome back to Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Noranda Brown here, your host, and I have two topics that I want to discuss today. I won't be with you for very long, just maybe 10 to 12 minutes, where I'll share my views, my opinions on both these scenarios. All right. Before I go any further, let me say thank you to my sponsors, Quicklink Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop, as we try to regain the momentum we had prior. We appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have given us throughout the last year or so. We gained a massive traction over 2021. I think we went from 600 subscribers to north of 4,000. So that was a big year for us, and we continue to look forward to the year ahead. 2022, we'll have big things in store. Still working on some stuff in the pipeline. Who knows? As we get closer to those plans, I'll update you guys and keep you posted. All right, if you're new to the channel, remember subscribe to Halftime TV. If you haven't done so as yet, hit the like button as soon as you hop on. Scoreline TV, welcome, bro. Welcome. I haven't been here in a minute, so whenever you hop on, guys, I'll be sure to give you a shout out again. As I said, it's been a minute, but we're happy to be back. We have two topics that we want to discuss, and I'll go into them further on in the show, folks. If you're on here, if you haven't done so as yet, subscribe to Scoreline TV as well. All right, the big Arsenal fan and a Manchester United fan over there, always interested. Same break we on to. True. For those who don't know, the viewers who I've been wondering where has Halftime TV been. Sadly, my spouse's mom was involved in an accident, so I had to pack up and leave for a few weeks to ensure that everything was in order. So I had to give this a break. All right, so we're still trying to get back to where we were before, but just bear with me a second. If you're subscribed to the channel and you don't see me putting out any content, in due time, don't worry, we'll get back to where we were. We'll continue bringing the news to you guys. But again, if you don't see me putting out any content, you can always follow me on Twitter at J_analyst21. We're always posting on Twitter on a daily basis. All right, so again, enough about that, enough about me. Remember, folks, jump in the comment section, let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know as well how your fantasy teams have been. The COVID situation and the number of injuries that we've been having for the past few weeks, it hasn't helped, but nonetheless, we hope everyone is doing well in their respective fantasy leagues. Scoreline TV, my fantasy team is not doing well at all. I think I need to make some changes to that, but again, as I said, it's just one of those seasons. Let me know how your team did over the weekend as well. For everyone on here, you know I'm a Chelsea fan. We lost to Manchester City, and quite frankly, we're out of the Premier League race, which it seemed quite obvious from maybe mid-December. But it is what it is. Better luck next season for the rest of my Chelsea fans on here as well. So again, I won't keep you guys so long. As I said before, I'll just get to it. Damian Lowe to Inter Miami. Big move for Damian Lowe. I think they terminated his deal at Al Ittihad in Egypt. There were some rumors coming out that he wasn't paid since however long, and that was the reason he wasn't showing up to his training sessions and all of that. No credence to that, but I'm just letting you know what has been reported. Damian Lowe, they question his professionalism, which I had a hard time believing, because personally I think Damian Lowe is a very professional individual. He takes his job very seriously, and if he wasn't showing up to training, if the conditions weren't right, that may possibly be the reason why they had to finish that contract. Big up Ryan LFC, my brother from another mother. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing better. Didn't get to shout you back last night, but as soon as I hop off this call, I will give you a call. All right. As always, you know, it's good times whenever we link up. but I do hope you're doing better, my friend. Prayers always with you and your family. All right, but yeah, Damian Lowe, as I said, top player. He's currently moving to Inter Miami. Inter Miami. They currently have is his name Kieran Gibbs? Yeah, season greetings, Karumi, Coach Karumi. Season's greetings to you too, family. Season's greetings to you too. I hope all is well. Blessings to you and your family as well. I wish for you guys a fantastic 2022. I was in Jamaica a few weeks ago, a few months ago, really. The conditions they the conditions they've definitely changed. It was a minute since I got down there. And so far this year, it's not looking good. I hope it changes because we want the Jamaica that we love to get back to how it was. And so far, 72 in 15 days, not good look. All right, Lindell Ellis, welcome as well. As I said, folks, hit the like button as soon as you hop on. Halftime TV is back. I know you guys missed me. My DM on a daily basis constantly flocked by folks asking what was happening. Is there as well. Folks constantly asking what's happening in halftime. You just abandon us like that. Nothing like that. I never abandon you. And if you didn't get the reason why, you can watch back the video after I'm through. I explained at the top of the show the reason why I had to give YouTube a slight break. All right, but we're back now. We'll try and probably do 2 or 3. I wish Karumi. But I'll try and give you guys at least 2 videos per week. All right. I'll post the link. So for the folks who didn't get the opportunity, you can hop on. Can share your thoughts. As I said, we'll be talking about the Damian Lowe situation. Just a quick overview of it. To Inter Miami, Kieran Gibbs. They have the Higuain brothers there as well. Blaise Matuidi, World Cup winner. So he'll be playing with some big players. Further down in the show, I'll probably talk about the Shamar Nicholson, Paul Hall situation, because that one is a little bit of a roller coaster as well, in my opinion. Shamar Nicholson just got the big move. Probably will be playing in the Champions League, or at least the Europa League next season. He was invited to the national team. You need to call Coach Duke to play with more aggression. Yeah, we need to bench Pulisic. That's what's needed, Coach Karumi. We need to bench Pulisic because he has no aggression whatsoever. I was on another channel last night, and a Manchester City fan was asking me what was happening with Pulisic. Looked like a Masters League team. Again, it's one of those teams that are on the up. I think, like, folks are always of the impression that when you create a football team, you just get the players in and it just works straight off the bat. No, you need some form of structure to it. That's why New York FC or the Manchester City of the United States, that's why they looked so impressive whenever the initial stages, because they were building on something. They started with a structure. I think Inter Miami, they need a structure. They have been all over the place, but again, Damian Lowe made the move back in the MLS. Let's see how this one works. So Lukaku writing his assessment, you need to get crosses in the box. I agree, Coach Karumi. I agree. And I was watching Trent Alexander-Arnold with Liverpool yesterday, and I was questioning it. I was saying, Arnold if he gets 10 passes in the game, he tries to put 10 balls in the box. He doesn't wait until someone is in there. He just gets it in there and hopes someone gets on the end of it. Probably someone doesn't get on the end of it all the time, but oftentimes someone does. And that's why he is up to 10 assists for the season, because he gets the balls in the box. I think that's the difference with Chelsea players. They're waiting to see someone in there before they get the crosses in. And it's the issue I'm having with them. Lukaku, he's making the runs. They're turning it back because they don't want to cross it in there if they aren't sure it's going to connect. So big issue in the team. But again, they're still competing in maybe 4. I'll say 4 now, not 5. on four fronts, and I hope they can at least get silverware this season. Lukaku still has to do his part. His touches and overall performances haven't been great. I agree, Thea Jacobs. I can count the number of games Lukaku has been great in on maybe one hand. Still needs to improve a whole lot, but also the front three, it needs a bit of consistency. I think none of our attackers have been consistent this season, and it says something about Chelsea's football team going forward. All right, our defenders consistent straight across the board. Look, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, all these guys. Christensen, whenever he plays, Cesar Azpilicueta, these guys have been consistent. N'Golo Kante, you know what you're getting. Kovacic in midfield, you know what you're getting. But as soon as it is in the final third, it's all over the place. Werner biggest flop. I think Lukaku is a bigger flop than Werner so far, you know. Lukaku is a bigger flop than Werner so far, because Werner has his stuff to show. He played a key role in Chelsea winning the Champions League, and he played a key role in Chelsea. Yeah, he played a key role in Chelsea winning the Champions League. So I am happy for Werner. I think he might not finish the chances that he gets, but he's a workhorse, and he always leave it all on the pitch. Is a bigger flop. I think ZH has had some good games, you know, but again, it's a consistency. Like we're playing players out of position. We're playing them this week. We're not playing them next week, so it's difficult. And I think Thomas Tuchel alluded to it as well in his pre-game press conference today, where he said players train well and they're ready to play, but then they can't play because of a positive COVID test or an injury or what. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations, right? It's one of those situations. He gets paid to win games. He gets paid to win games, no? He gets paid to win games, probably to score goals. But he got double. He got 15 goals last season in all competitions, or somewhere there. But he was in double figures in goals, and he had proper assist tally as well. I think he won a number of penalties as well. So I think Werner first season in the Premier League, based on what he did for the team overall, we didn't have an out-and-out striker. Werner didn't come in as the center forward that Chelsea wanted. Chelsea generally doesn't play with his kind of center forward. He came in, he did a job. I think he did well. Folks will say he missed a whole lot. He missed more than he scored actually, but his off the ball movement and the press that he generally puts on defenders and all of that, I appreciate it. And considering we didn't have out and out goal scorers in the team last season, winning the Champions League is a big plus, and Werner played a key role in that. All right, so I won't bash Timo Werner. When you spend twice the amount for the likes of Lukaku, you're expecting twice the output, and so far I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, and I'm waiting. I hope he comes good. I know he was a world beater in Inter Milan last season and the season before. I know Lukaku is a quality striker, but it's just not working out for him so far at Chelsea. But again, as I said, I'm not here to bore you guys about Chelsea all day and all night. We'll talk about the Damian Lowe situation. Let me know what you guys think of it. Also the Shamar Nicholson situation, where he decided he wasn't going to come, he wasn't going to honor that international call up. Paul Hall said he was disappointed. Do you blame Shamar Nicholson? Do you think it was a smart move? Bear in mind, he just got the big move to the Russian club. Chelsea not playing to his strength. Get the balls in the box. True. Get the balls in the box. I think the wing backs, Reece James and Ben Chilwell, they were doing that a whole lot before they got injured. But Romelu Lukaku was out for half the time when they were in. So again, it's one of those seasons. Thomas Tuchel plays a lot with the wing backs. They overlap, and they're the ones who get the crosses in. Marcos Alonso, no, he's struggling, not an out and out defender in my opinion, and it makes the team weaker. Cesar Azpilicueta is a defender, so he won't be going forward. So again, great move for Damian Lowe. MLS is a big league. I encourage Jamaicans to play in the MLS. Yeah, and I've always had an issue with Jamaicans who always opt for the USL, whether it's the agents or probably it's where the agents can get them. But I always think if they're going to play in the United States, it has to be in the MLS. All right, you can't be going to the United States and going to the USL. I can't remember off the bat. You call back Kennedy. Yeah, they call back Kennedy in the team. I guess they're going to send him elsewhere. But Thomas Tuchel said he wanted to get a look at him first. I like Kennedy. I prefer Kennedy over Marcus Alonso, actually. I prefer Kennedy over Marcus Alonso because at least Kennedy is faster. He's able to beat 2-3 players. Marcus Alonso doesn't have that. All right. Kennedy is quicker. He has more nimble feet. He gives us a little bit more going forward, but probably I think he's slightly better than Alonso defensive. So we'll see. We'll see how this one works out. Probably he doesn't even kick the ball for Chelsea. Probably we just send him back out. I think his contract ends next season. Yeah, 2023 is when his contract ends. So we'll see how that works out. But a number of cases in Chelsea where the players are running down their contracts, and I think that's a key factor as well. They need to get that sorted out. You can't have players in the squad who are playing significant roles who their futures are up in the air. So I think the club needs to sort that out. I'm surprised we've gotten ourselves in that situation where so many players are on the last bit of their contract negotiations or the last few months of their contract. So we need to sort that out, and we need to sort it out quick. Top clubs, they don't allow these things to happen, and if Chelsea wants to be a top club, if Chelsea considers themselves a top club, they need to start sorting out these things far in advance. Now you're hearing a whole lot of noise with Mohamed Salah, and there's still 18 months left on his contract, right? So we need to do better in that regard. I think we need a sporting director as well, because Marina, she's not doing a great job in my opinion. The scouting has been poor. We've had Ben Chilwell out since October. Reece James out since December 29. We're now 17 days, going 18 days in the transfer window, and we still haven't replaced these individuals. And we know that these are the persons that Thomas Tuchel heavily relied on. So he plays a system that relies heavily on wingbacks. Both are starting wingbacks. They're out injured, and still we haven't heard anything about their replacement. We didn't want to pay 22 million for Luca Digne. Aston Villa got him, and now we're still in the balance, waiting to see who will come in. Salah wants 500,000 a week. Well, I heard it was 400,000 pounds, Karumi. And I think he actually deserves it. You brother, I join your live show. You brother, next I join your live show. I'll be live in next 5 minutes. All right, right. No worries. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry. It's okay. But yeah, Mohamed Salah, he wants $500,000. 400,000 pounds is what I heard. But regardless of how much the amount is, I think he deserves it. Manchester United are offering Paul Pogba 500,000 pounds a week. 500,000 pounds, somewhere there. 500,000 pounds, between 500,000 pounds and 600,000 pounds when bonuses are added. That's what they're offering Pogba. So Mohamed Salah, it's not even an argument that he is far more valuable to Liverpool than Paul Pogba is to Manchester United. And again, we see how teams value their players. If Liverpool should go out and replace Mohamed Salah, they're probably going to be spending 100 million pounds, and then they're going to have to be paying that person maybe 400,000 pounds, 380,000 pounds in that region. So it makes sense to just pay Mohamed Salah the 500,000 pounds. All right, so I agree. Paul Pogba, highly overrated, still hasn't produced in a Manchester United shirt, so I don't see why they're pushing so much to keep him. Probably it's a commercial aspect. Pogba, we know he's he's a marketing ploy for the most part. When it comes down to endorsement, when it comes down to advertising and all of that, Pogba is the man because he is for the cameras. But when it comes down to actual football, I don't think he has produced as much in a Manchester United shirt. But Shamar Nicholson, I'm gonna go back to that situation. I think I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more minutes and then I leave you guys be. But remember, hit the like button, folks. If you're new to Halftime TV, subscribe to the channel. We're getting back in the mood. We're moving all up. I'm happy to be back, folks. I'm really happy to be back. I've been trying to get back in the mood to get some content out for quite some time. Today we had a blizzard in Toronto. I think 20 centimeters of snow. So no, there are cars that are covered on the highway, all of that stuff. So it's one of those days. But we're inside, we're warm, and we're talking about football. We're talking about the Reggae Boys. Shamar Nicholson got the big move. Is it CSK? Is it CSK Moscow? Is it CSK Moscow? I think so. No? Yeah, CSK Moscow, innit? Or Spartak Moscow. Well, anyway, one of those Moscow clubs, but he's in Russia. And that's a 14-hour flight to come in. Nicholson P. And them say him not committed. Well, oh, word? But it's a 14-hour flight, folks, from Russia, from Moscow actually, to come to Jamaica. Is Shamar Nicholson cemented in the national team that he can afford to snub a call-up? That's a true question. With the likes of Kemar Roof, Mikel Antonio, all these guys who are playing good football now. They're playing proper football. Graban, who got that goal in the FA Cup last week or the week before, I think. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, folks? Graban, I think, got the goal that kicked Arsenal out of the FA Cup. All these guys are playing good football. All these guys have Jamaican passports. All right. So is Shamar Nicholson cemented in the team that he can afford to snub a call up because of personal reasons? That's a true question. And I want you guys to share what you think. Share your opinions in the comment sections. Shamar Nicholson, he's probably one of our most consistent goal scorers over the past 3 or 4 years. Since he came in the national team, he has been scoring goals, but he misses a whole lot as well. Probably if he was converting some of those opportunities that he's been getting while playing for the Reggae Boys, he would be far ahead already. But it's up in the balance, and I want to hear your opinion. Let me know what you think on the issue. Can he afford to snub an international call-up? Paul Hall said he was disappointed. Shamar Nicholson's agent came out and said it is for personal reasons. They didn't go into details, but I can say probably it's because he just moved to a new club, trying to settle in and all of that. You know, it's a January move. It won't get a proper preseason with the team and all of that. So he's still trying to get with the rest of the guys, to gel with the team and all of that. Shamar club going to play a friendly. So me I go see if I'm gonna play in it. so Romain is saying Shamar's club is right. But again, Romain, I'll go back to that because I just mentioned it, that he's trying to probably to gel with the team that he recently made the move to. So maybe that is the reasoning behind him snubbing the international call-up. And again, it comes back to the question, can he afford? Does he have that international leverage to say, okay, I've done this much, I can afford to not go? All right. I think we had some instances like these before where top players playing in England, they snubbed their international call-up. They didn't come. All right. And they still ended up playing for the Reggae Boys. Whether it will be the same under the Paul Hall regime, I don't know, because this will be his first set of fixtures in charge of the Reggae Boys. So we'll see how it is. We'll see how they go about it. But the Reggae Boys will be playing Peru. It's a friendly before the international dates that are coming up later on in January. So I'm waiting to see, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. But Damian Lowe to Inter Miami, big move, big league. MLS producing some top players of late. I can't say nay as much as folks want to say the MLS is a bush league and whatnot. Top quality players coming out of the MLS of late, and these players they've been spread across Europe. So we're still waiting to see it. Damian Lowe, it will be a good experience for him. Was this a move that I was expecting? Probably not. I think Damian Lowe is 28 years old now. You would have expected probably somewhere in Europe, the quality defender he is, I was expecting probably maybe a championship club even. But nonetheless, MLS is a big league still, and him making the move. Hats off to Damian Lowe, playing at Inter Miami. And for those who don't know where Inter Miami is or what Inter Miami is, that's David Beckham's franchise. They have the likes of the Higuain brothers. They have Kieran Gibbs as well. So Damian Lowe will be playing with them along with Blaise Matuidi. Blessings Jay Matheson, blessings Jay, blessings Walker as well. Haven't seen you guys in a minute. Remember, folks, as soon as you hop on, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to Halftime TV as yet, subscribe to Halftime TV as well. The timing with a new coach, it look good to the fans, but you have to give Boza the benefit of the doubt. True, Warren Webster. As I said, we're waiting to see, but I'm just asking the question, does he have that leverage to snub an international call-up? I know he says it's personal reasons, but personal reasons is very vague. It can be anything whatsoever. It can be the flight. You probably don't want to take a 14-hour flight to come to play a friendly and then to go back, and then you probably have to come again later on in the month for the international dates. So we'll see. We will see how that works out. But viewers, subscribers, let me know what you think in the comment section. We appreciate your feedback as always. We're just gonna leave it on the 30-minute mark, just to top off. Blessings in this guy's next man up. True, and I'm seeing a lot of the youngsters coming in the squad. Shane Beckford, I'm looking forward to seeing him as well. I'm a big fan of his. Want to see how he plays in that game if he gets any game time. I've been watching him throughout the season. In the USL, had a good season. We'll see where his next move is. Devon Porter, I just would like to say Damian Lowe should honor his contract. He is 28, and this might be his last contract. True. Yeah, true. Damian Lowe, this might be his last contract indeed, Devon Porter. As I said, I was expecting a bigger move, but with the Ittihad situation, they said it's mutual agreement. They agreed that the contract should be terminated. So both of them went their separate ways. That's actually based on what I read. So if you know something else that's not being said in the media or by the different sources, please let me know. Please drop it in the comment section. I'll be sure to share my take on that as well. All right, but Damian Lowe to Inter Miami, as per the reports. Shamar Nicholson snubbing his international call-up, the first one under new coach Paul Hall. Let's see how that one plays out. Would you be surprised if Shamar Nicholson actually doesn't get a call for the actual World Cup qualification date? Let me know what you think. In a must-win setup of games, you turn down a call-up when your league not playing till about February. Yep. But they're playing the game is a friendly though, Romain. The game he turned down the call up for the Peru game. That's a friendly. So that's not the actual World Cup dates. So we'll see. As I said, I'm waiting to see how this one plays out. The coach said he was disappointed. Let's see if the coach will extend an olive branch to him again when we actually have World Cup qualification dates later on this month. I'm waiting. Damian Lowe, obviously, I think he will be in. Is closer to home now. So he will be fit and ready. But Shamar Nicholson is the one that's up in the balance. And with Jamaica having such surplus of strikers or of attacking talent now, the question comes about, does Shamar Nicholson have that credit in the bank to snub an international call-up? But again, we're leaving all those questions out there for you, the viewers and the subscribers, to answer in the comment section. Miranda Brown here from Halftime TV. Remember, like, share, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, folks. We'll be back again probably tomorrow evening or the evening after that. We'll try and get some more content out just to keep you, the viewers, informed and entertained. All right. Shout out to my sponsors, Quick Link Shipping. If you need anything whatsoever, anything shipped in Jamaica, reach out to Quick Link Shipping. No Halftime TV, Shamar Nicholson turned down a call. Oh, wow. See, whoa, interesting. So Devon Porter is indicating that he actually didn't turn down the call up for the friendly. He turned down the call up for the qualifiers. So we'll see how that one turns out. Turning down a call up for a qualifier, that doesn't look good. Jamaica dropping the ranking, can't go England, no work permit for Lowe, even if you wanted to enter that market. Okay, all right. Ooh. They need to play some football. They need to play some football, because Warren Webster, regardless of your ranking, if your quality is there, if you're a cut above the rest, your performance is a cut above the rest, I'm pretty sure if it's even a championship club, you can get in. All right? If it's even a championship club, you can get in. So probably they need to up their performances. But again, as I said, Devon Porter, if Shamar Nicholson did in fact turn on the call up for the qualifiers instead of the friendlies, he's definitely in the wrong, and for personal reasons, some explanation is needed. Probably he's already given up on this World Cup campaign. Who knows? We'll see. But we'll be here again tomorrow evening to discuss that, and we'll be discussing it at length. So folks, hit the DJ Liverpool remain. Hit the notification button, folks, so as soon as I go live tomorrow, you will see. All right, and better yet, I'm not even gonna leave you guys as yet, because this is getting quite interesting. Let me share I'm gonna share the link so Devon Porter or anyone can come on and discuss it some more, because I was actually of the opinion that he had turn on the call up for. He can't start. No, he can't. No, he can't. So, all right, folks, there's a link. You can call in and you can share your opinion. He won't start over Mikel Antonio. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. All right, he won't start. Not in my opinion, at least. We have a lot of attacking talent in the Reggae Boys setup. A lot, right? So Shamar Nicholson turning down a call up, it not look good. All right, it not look good. Like the team won't miss you. The team won't miss you, because we have more than enough talent to suffice in your absence. But it's sad if that's actually the situation. All right, but Devon Porter, give me a call. Devon Porter, I think you're the right man to give some details on this one. The inside man with the Reggae Boys. The inside man with the Reggae Boys. But yeah, remember, folks, hit the like button as soon as you hop onto the live. The more likes the video gets, the wider the reach. Okay, the more likes, the wider the reach. Okay, let's see who else we have on here. Interesting. But yeah, since I'm not seeing Porter here, it appears he's away. But we'll be back tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening for the most part, to elaborate some more, to talk some more about football as we continue the countdown to the World Cup qualification dates. Okay, so Halftime TV is saying, remember, Quick Link Shipping, anything you need, ship from North America into Jamaica, reach out to Quick Link Shipping. On Instagram at Quick Link Shipping, you can follow them. And then we have RS Sports Store, all your sporting apparel, whatever team you support, the Reggae Boys, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, whatever team it is that you support, reach out to RS Sports Store. They have you covered. All right, jerseys very affordable, I'd say. Proper quality as well. So reach out to RS Sports Store and they can get it to you. All right. I think the deal is you pay 50% up front, and then when your jersey gets in, if you want your custom jersey, then it will be there. All right. Hopefully, Andre Gray will pop in a couple, and Turgot and J-Lo get back in the lineup. True. Moscow have 5 games in 15 days to prepare for European competition, and the club asked him to remain in Russia to get acclimatized and get to know his team. Okay, all right. The club, okay, but that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. So he is refusing the date, not because of personal reasons, then, but because of the request of the club. Because that's not personal reasons in my assessment. Okay, but again, RS Sports Store, CSA Shop, Quick Link Shipping. Noranda Brown here from Halftime TV saying, peace out, guys. Stay safe, stay warm. We'll talk again tomorrow evening. All right, Halftime TV saying, until next time. Bye bye, and thanks again, everyone.